All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. I am a little behind, so you're gonna have to give me a second to get caught up. Okay. I live streamed the Open yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. However, I just can't do it on my trading machine just because it really messes with my execution on my trading account, which really sucks. So I've got my laptop set up. If we're gonna live stream the Open today, we're gonna end this stream and start a new one. Okay, and I'll use the laptop for that. So with that being said, welcome. Today is Wednesday, September 15th, 2021, and I am Darkpool Algo. Thank you for joining me on this. Hold on, plug in my laptop. Thanks for joining me on this morning live stream session. We're going to find some stocks that have a higher than normal expected chance of making a move. Well, that move is going to either be the upside or the downside. So with the market doing what it's doing, I have really got to look at starting to play moves to the downside. So with that being said, I'm open to suggestions. If you have any, make sure you leave them in the comment chat section below. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick audio check with the chat. Check in morning chat. Okay, hopefully we have some people joining us here in a moment. They can really let me know what's going on. As far as futures, up and down overnight, really, there's no clear direction, which really sucks. So it would be nice to know if we're going to, I think we may move up a little bit at the open. I feel like we're close to a point of having to rally to a mean. So we might sell this rally. So we just got to keep it close. Morning, Johnny. All right, you can hear me good? Awesome. So if you have any requests, let me know. I didn't really get a chance to go through a whole bunch of stuff last night, unfortunately. I've, like I said, I've got some changes going on to the command center, as well as I got a lot of stuff I'm getting ready to launch for the bullish bears. So it's taking up a lot of my time, more than usual, which is great because the improvements we're about to come out with are going to be amazing. So with that being said, I'm really looking for either some fun fintech news from Twitter, or you guys need to help source that info. Okay. AMD, FL, STM. SE is going to be on my list as well. I want to keep an eye on Apple just because they came out with that news and it was kind of flat, right? Typically, you'd see a little bit more movement. CRM still on our list. Bank of America. Ooh, Bank of America. I think I'm going to pass on Bank of America. Let me grab my pen and start writing these down so that I don't forget them. We will look at AMD. Yes, I like AMD. FL. Isn't STM? Is it STM or STEM? Just double checking on that. I also want to look at Goldman Sachs, Apple, Microsoft, SECRM. And then let's check in on some runners from yesterday. Crocs had a day. Net had another day. MDB, Mongo database, that had another day. It looks like there's a lot of like software companies coming into play. So with that being said, all right, 1 second. Had to readjust the old fans, right? Just because I like my shirt. Yes, I love my shirt. All right, so we got a good shirt today. Let's check out some futures, shall we? I can get some stuff loaded up here because, like I said, I'm a little late to the party this morning, but I'm here, so that's all that matters. Okay. All right. Here, and that around. Let's get toss loaded up. Okay. Get logged in here. Trading view. I have a futures chart. Hold on. Morning. Who just got excited? Do we get excited for somebody? Somebody show up in the chat. Morning. All right. SC. Yes, we're looking at SC. Chart. Snow. Ooh, Roblox just took a nasty little dip. or my charting is jacked. Something's going on over here. Oh. All right, so Roadblock just took a massive dip. It dropped $2. All right, Roblox just dropped $2. What the heck? Sucks for my positions. Not receiving enough video to maintain. Are you serious right now? I haven't had this issue for a while. Wonder if I need to. How am I getting buffering errors? What the hell? All right, so this is the ES here. Let's check it on Roblox. Something just happened with Roblox. Something just happened with Roblox. I'm trying to kill as many data connections as I have right now, just because it's laggy AF and I don't want lag. All right. All right, so lame ass stream. All right, yeah, look at Roblox, dude. Look at this drop. 82.50 down to 79.80, and then it caught. There's a dead cap bounce. Does anybody know if there's any news with Roblox? Figure out what's going on there. Zoom, BBIG, AMD, Microsoft buying back shares. Yes, Microsoft is buying back shares. And Chevy drop top. I owe you some time. Let me get that figured out. What the? All right, so the ES is up. Is the NQ dropping? Is that what we got going on? Let's see what we got going on here. I think something's going to be laggy. All right. Maybe I need to do this. Maybe that'll help the stream. All right. Yeah, this is not a pretty drop for Roblox. NQ's up, ES is up. I don't know, something's happening here. Regardless, we can't spend all day on it. Let's go ahead and start dropping in some plays. What you're seeing here is the smart money dark pool and block trade algorithm software is provided by those traders over at FlowTrade. It allows us to see what's happening in the market before the market reacts. We're looking for divergence. Divergence would be this purple line diverged, obviously, from white price action. Okay. Real quick, as far as my chart setups are concerned, the purple line is the regular block trade, or the regular algorithm. Sorry. If I draw a red line, so those are regular block trades. Blue lines are dark pool block trades. And you see me draw a white line. The boy Lazario in Miami, shout out. A personal joke there. And the market's going to move if I drop white lines on it. No. No, it means that there's a regular and a dark pool block trade that are so close to each other, I can't draw two lines. For example, this one here on SC at 32.94. That's a white line. So SC is on my list, so let's just go and get started with that. As far as yesterday, massive move yesterday. Algo's trading with price action, which is good to see. Looked like we got a little bit of a recovery here. Don't know if it's forming a head and shoulders, but this was a nice strong move from 323 to 335. A little $10 move. Make some money on that. The Algo is in an uptrend, right? The Algo is currently maintaining its uptrend support and resistance areas like this here. Look for this. If it breaks down, then we can look to bring SC back down to some of these block trade levels. There is a gap that needs to be filled, and maybe it's trying to make a run to do that. However, a little too early to tell what's going on, especially with the weight of the market right now. It's real heavy. I mean, outperformers are what we really need to try to focus on and find today. Okay, so we got some regular block trade levels here. First one's coming in at 331. That's going to be our support. 343, 37-ish area. That's our target. 343. We have our dark pool level here that should support up the algorithm coming in at 320.25. And then finally, we got a white party line. I don't know. I got to come up with a new one with that. Like, I love how that it's a little joke, but we should especially add on to it. Okay, 324.94 is the point there. Okay, so if we can, so you can see what's happening, maintain our uptrend. Looks like we've got a slight overhead resistance that we need to get through. We can break through that. Then I think we have an opportunity to make a pretty good move to the upside, right? Look at that. Look at that. It's lined right up to it. So wedge breakout. Let's check out what SE is doing this morning. I have a feeling it's probably on the move. Roblox is down 4.5% pre-market. WTF. There's something had to have happened. Sweet. Yes. Send it to the team. And we're gonna restart you. All right. So SE looks like it's all right. So nice move to consolidation into the close. Gap crap inside bar. Stack positive moving averages 821.34. The 50's on top of the VWAP as well as the 200. We're gonna have a MACD crossover this morning. So I'm looking at SE long. As far as targets go, let's do this. Let's grab a fib level from previous high to previous low, right? We came up and hit the 100%, which is what we like to see. But as far as a target, 340, 340, that's in line with that cluster of block trades, and that's another $10 move. So looking for SE, $10 to the upside today, as long as this trend line support can hold, as well as our algorithm continues in an uptrend. All right, so we've got a couple different trend lines here, right? We've got a longer term one. And not counting that, sorry. Oh, it's probably just an algo flush pre-market. Doesn't really count anyway. And then we've got this current one here that's happening. So I don't know, man. I wish TradingView would do a little bit better job with its tools. That's why I love TrendSpider for that. Or wish TrendSpider would do a better job. TradingView is pretty damn good with that. So we've got two different uptrend supports that we really want to keep an eye on today. So bull flag wedge breakout to 343. The daily, I mean, we're at month to date VWAP, break above that, and then like I said, 343.30 is really only one ATR. Like we could look at 350, 360 for SE, possibly. If you want to go a little longer out, definitely, could definitely do that. All right, so it looks like the ES is starting to recover. See what's going on with NQ. NQ, BBIG. Don't tell me it's moving. Yeah, I got out of that one yesterday. ATER, if you're looking for a meme play, if you're looking for a short squeeze meme play, ATER is the one that everybody's in right now. So that was ATER is a short squeeze. Okay. So SC, we've got to move there. All right. So this is the ES, right? This is the S&P 500. So let me just show you this move that's happening here. All right, so rally, 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 rally. Pull back to, right, the daily bottom. Rally to the daily top. Pull back to the daily bottom is what we're doing now. So we pulled back to the 31 low, 31 EMA low, bouncing off the 4-hour Keltner channel bottom. We would anticipate in a normal market, maybe with it not being at the highs right now, that we start to rally back up into the weekly cloud or this 21 EMA coming in at 4462. So we should move up about 20 points today, right? As long as these squeezes don't fire off to the downside and we don't get more selling pressure. Every time we've hit the daily bottom, we've seemed to have ripped up off of it. And I believe I've got a 50 SMA in here somewhere. So I'm looking for this level right here, this 4-hour bottom to hold. Price action to move up to at least the 4-hour mid at 4460, potentially going back up to test the weekly cloud top 4462. This is a good move to have today. If we did this, it might calm the market down a little bit. Contrarian, okay? If we start breaking below 4430, then we have room to 4410, 4396.50. Okay, it's possible we hit that, and then next week we start moving. Okay, so just be aware of what's going on. Play the chart in front of you. Don't get hoodwinked. Don't get suckered into stuff, and don't blindly follow people. Especially they're like, oh, so and so is gonna rip. Who knows? They may be trying to use their Twitter influences or their followers to get them out of a shitty position. It's happened before. I know. I could call out some YouTube people right now, but I'm not going to. All right. Enough about that. So SE was one. Everybody wanted to look at AMD. I'm liking AMD. Yes. Apple CRM. Then we're gonna get into STM. Ooh, Dash and Fiverr. Those are good plays too. Yes. We like those. Dash, Fiverr. Okay. All right, looking at AMD. All right, so the algo is trading with price action. Looks like we may have had a little bit of a reversal. The algo is making higher lows and higher highs, so it's price action, right? Nice little rally, pullback. We've got maybe a little consolidation here between these two block trade levels. It's only about 10 cents, so don't let it don't think it's like a dollar move or anything like that. So it's only about 10 cents in distance, right? So we have some block trades that are going to provide support and resistance. Currently, the one that's providing support, 105.56. Just call that 105.50. Above that, 105.60. So that's a 10. You see a 10 cent, right? A little 10 cent range there. I'm going to target 109. I'm targeting this cluster up here that runs. This is the cluster I'm targeting. 108.88 to 109.90 with the dark pool level coming in at 109.32. My iPad in a different place there. All right, so below us, right, we have dark pool support. This came in on the 13th. This may have been eaten up already, so I'm not 100% on the support level. So if we come down and start down to this level, it may not be long-lasting support. Okay. Right below us, we've got and I think I'm good with that right there. All right, as far as the algo is concerned, let's see what we got going on here. Possible uptrend reversal, right? Possible uptrend reversal with the algo. Looks like it's trying to maintain its little channel, right? Little wedge. Price action is maintaining its uptrend. Ooh. We're going to call that. We're going to call it that. Okay. This is a Wu-Tang reversal. 1, 2, 3 reversal. So that was the move. We need the algo to bounce off of this block trade level, or excuse me, off of this lower trend line and really continue to move to the upside. 106.95. a break above 106.95 in AMD, and I'm looking to become a player in it. As far as the price action is concerned, let's see what we got going on here. All right, so overnight, we basically consolidated a little bit. Like I said, 106.95 is taking out previous highs. And then I would look to, well, I mean, you could play 106 to 107. There's a dollar move there. That would represent a reversion to the mean at 107.69, right? Which is point of control, which is a 21-day EMA, or 21 EMA on the daily. It is also month-to-date VWAP. There's just a lot at this level here. Let me just highlight that. Right? 107.80, 107.75 to 107.108. That 25-cent range right there. There's a lot of movement happening there. All right, from a technical standpoint, we've got stack positive moving averages, 821.34, 50 is above the 200. We are above VWAP for our highest volume point, okay? Looks like it's a really subtle flag. Psychological 106.50, 107, 107.50, and like those are all key levels. It's like we've got a little squeeze that's getting ready to release here, or that just released, so that's good. Really want this daily slingshot squeeze to release, so if we can get a little buying pressure coming in, that would definitely help us to take AMD to the upside. Potential plays here that we could look at, we could look at a put credit spread from about 103, 105 to 100. There's a $5 wide one, or safer could be like 105, 102. Right? It's a pretty safe put credit spread. Maybe get a dollar or something out of it. Who knows? Or you could play the move to the upside. Very recently, we crossed above this, so AMD is uptrending in my opinion. I like it. I'm going to put it on my watch list to try to get into. AMD and SE so far look pretty good. They have made my watch list. They have made my let's get some money list. All right, moving on. Next one we're going to look at is Apple. So I'm a little disappointed in Apple's move off of the news. So usually Apple events can trigger a little bit more of a melt up. Instead, we kind of sold off, right? We hit some block trade resistance at 105.55. Like I remember I said, if we get above 105.55, I'd look to go long on Apple. Well, we rejected off that level, came back down, and we are currently testing previous lows, right? So we are at a decision-making area for Apple. If price action can maintain this current level, this could be a potential reversal. The algo itself looks like it's trying to agree with us, right? With this little curling up that's happening here. Again, this is young. This is new. We don't really want to. It's really hard to front run all this stuff. So I like really playing really significantly diverged stocks because, it helps you sleep a little better at night. Okay. As far as levels go, we had some dark pool levels coming in yesterday. 148.99. I don't know. It's 150 or 149. Like, seriously, 148.99. Regular block trades. I'm just going to grab the most recent ones. 150.35. Right? Those are our levels. For me to be a player, I really want to get above like some of this area here. I mean, there is a $2 move if you're looking to grab a $2 move. But I really want to get kind of out of this mess that it's in right here, right? Failed breakout. So for me, Apple long above 151. It's 150.55. All right, moving on. CRM is still on the list from yesterday. I'm keeping an eye on this one. I really like this stock. It's consolidating, but it's not failing. Okay, we didn't have any new block trades come in, unfortunately. The algo is still consolidating. It is bullishly diverged. slightly. This pullback here is, I gotta get this line right. Hopefully I can. All right, we've got, that's interesting. What did I have still open? I thought I got rid of everything. So we bounced off of this upward trend line resistance. This is slightly bullish divergence, right? However, price action looks pretty decent, right? It's maintaining its upward direction, right? In a rising channel. Definitely looking good on that. As far as CRM is concerned. So Roblox is concerning. Like, is this an algo flush from 83 to 79? Or did some news come out? I don't know, but that just blew out my Roblox position. So I drew this trend line yesterday before the open. It looks like we were maintaining this trend line. Good news is we have got the crossover we were looking for, right? So 50 crossed above the 200. This is important. Like, there's a billion ways to look at things, right? I look for significance like that, where we start to get, oh, moving averages, like this is a cluster, right? Up and down, up and down, up and down. But what it did was it realigned our moving averages. 821.34, right? VWAP, clearly defined VWAP levels, 50 above the 200, upward trend line support, okay? We have an opportunity to rally to the mean at 260, right? Or even all the way back up here to VWAP, right? Point of control. VWAP point of control at 265. I'm not greedy, so I'm good with just making, possibly just taking the move to, so there's a move to 256.50, right? A safer move would be the 257 to 260. 257 to 260, taking profit at 258.55. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Look, here's the move, right? Right, we get up here, right? We can back test this, and then we rally, something like that. Something along those lines, right? Like, is this the move? I don't want to spend too much time on this, but this could be the move here, right? That could be the move. We could look at it from an Elliott wave perspective, but it could be something like that. Who knows? Again, dependent upon a couple things: strength in the market and clearly defined move and some volume coming in. I don't like on the daily that the MACD is pointed down and the signal line's pointed down. We have decreasing histogram squeeze. If this were to curve around, give it a, start decreasing today, then I think that we could look for that move going into the next week. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I may be a little early, but I do like CRM to the long side. Okay, STMFL, was it FL? Gonna go start taking in some requests now. So STMFL dash and fiber. All right, starting at the top. STM, never played it, never heard of it before. Price actions trading with the algorithm. Nice strong uptrend. Made a gap. Don't like that. I don't like that it made a gap. Because more than likely, gaps got to be filled. No gap left unfilled. I don't know how this stock really moves. So from a technical standpoint, look at this. Yeah. I thought maybe I'd get cute here. Yeah, it could be. It could be the gap. So pull back. All right, I'll look into it here in a few. Sorry. All right. 6 o'clock. All right, we're doing all right. So, right, Algo's trading with price action. It's continuing its move to the upside. So this is pretty strong, right? Pull back, fading. Let's look at it on the chart. Check in. I'm just gonna keep jumping back and forth, checking in on the futures. What I don't want to have happen is a massive gap up, because then that would be a crappy morning. I get it, gap and crap. This is a weekly Keltner channel mid that we're supporting on here. The NQ is pulled back to the daily mid. It's reverted to the mean, the 21 EMA. So on the weekly watch list video, I said, hey, we still have room to come back to the 21. NQ can move all the way down to the 50. Or is that the 200? I'll have to look and see what that line is. But best case scenario, we rally to 4-hour mid, potential chop most of the day, or we get a clear flush. Hopefully, if we flush, I'd like it to be a rapid flush down to the 4-hour bottom at 13 or 15,350. So that's 75-point move, and then we start moving back up to the upside. Okay, that's the NQ. All right, what was I looking at here? Was it FL or STEM? Sorry, said I've never traded that stock before. STM. What is STM? Okay, so I'm going to check in on, like I said, I'm really looking to try to source that information. So I've got several different resources of information that I like to check in on every morning. Hammerstein Markets early look. I've got, in my trading journey, I've paid for some things. So I like to make sure that I keep some things up here. All right. Intel. Intel might be a good one. Lemonade might be a good one. BA. All right, we've got some good ones here. All right. STM. What's up, STEM? Yo. What's the dealio? How did I get logged out? Don't try to steal my account. I showed you my email address. Just don't do it. Yes, thanks, Johnny. Hit the like. Pretty soon, I'm going to be like, I need 1,000 likes to stream the open. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do that. I just like doing it. All right, ST Microelectronics. Never heard of them. Nice move. All right. This is a very bullish stock. I don't like how it jumped up 3 ATR. Neither does this candle. This is a stop killer. Whenever you see that algo flush like that, what happens is it comes in and it just takes out all of the stops. So it can easily dump back down to the 200 SMA and there will be no stops in place, right? Does that make sense? Let's look at it like we took a trade on this, right? Nice gap up, right? It starts to fade off. It touches the 8 EMA, or is it? This might be the 13. Anyway, it hits this EMA. People will buy into it, or they may buy into it here and set their loss right? Set their stop loss 2 points below, which is, at the low right there. So a nice little gap up. People start, buying into it more on pullbacks. Well, this algo flush stop loss killer, right? I got to come up with a better name for it. Comes down and just takes out all these stop losses. Boom, 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 boom. Right now, there's no protection, right? So the stock could drop way down here and no one's protected. So just keep an eye on like massive wicks like that. There's usually a meaning behind them. Okay. Contrarian, right? Obviously, from a bullish standpoint, we've got nice stacked positive moving averages, good separation in them, right? 8, 21, 34, 50, 200 VWAP, right? Potential pullback, like it did gap right here. So I would think that it needs to come back and fill that gap to 4660. Well, let's use VWAP 4675, right? Potential pullback to 4675, then continuation move to the upside. A break below this area here, and we have room down to the 200, right? At 46 even. So break of this, play the bounce off the 200. We could bounce at any of these levels here, bounce off of this, and we move up. Don't let me forget to remind you, or don't forget to remind me about my VWAP possibilities. There's really only, I think, 6 things that can happen at VWAP, and I've got a nice little chart that I'd like to share with y'all on that. Okay, cool. Next up, we have, I got a request for Nvidia. Is that what I saw? All right, so I'm going to throw the Nvidia algo up. I'm not going to be able to review it right now because I've got some other requests. What was this for? Oh, FL. We'll get those up. FL algo, let's see. Trading with price action, generally selling off. Looks like we may have a little bit of reversal consolidation happening here. We have no block trades to really help us out in giving us a direction. The algo this is consolidation, right? So for me to be a player, I'd really like to see algo break above that overhead resistance. Price action looks like it may be reversing. We've got 3 points, so it is a trend line, right? 1, 2, 3. It is a trend line now, so we're in an upward trend. Definitely wedge. Also channel. So very key level here that it's at. For me to be a player, I would like a break above 51.50 to go long. Is this Foot Locker? Yes. Look at that. Ooh, gap candle. Smack into the 200 SMA. All right. So sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off, sell off. Trending at -3 ATR. Slingshot squeeze getting ready to release. Newly formed uptrend. I will consider this an uptrend because I believe we've got 3 points of contact. Well, it's still young. Tweezer bottom. Like I said, for me, I'd definitely be interested if we can. That, like I said, that 51.50 area, 51.50, right? Is it there or is it this one? I think it's that one. Right there. Okay. So we have a supply zone. I need to break above the supply zone, right? 50. Yeah, 50.82, and then I think we can go long. We definitely have room to revert to the mean. So $55, right? There's a move there. However, don't want to get faked out. This is a 3-day sell-off. Possible reversal, right? Failed trendline support, right? We've got demand zone support. So this could be a consolidation. I'm going to be interested in getting above that. So breakthrough, touch. What's the sensitivity? No, it's not where I wanted it. I want it off of this. I guess I have to take it off. There we go. Alert name. Locker reversal. All right. I do love these alerts. So pretty nice. I like that they have push notifications. I get a text message saying, hey, yo, your stock just did a thing. Okay. Moving on. 610. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I have a teenage daughter that has to get ready for high school. Sorry. And I live in Phoenix, so it's 6 o'clock here, and she has to go in an hour. It takes her an hour to get her, whatever. Kids. Gotta love them. Where we at? So, what was I talking about? FL? Yeah, all right, anyway, moving on. Dash. Okay. All right, Dash. This is Bearish Divergence. So, beginning of this week, Algo started selling off. Price action is fighting it, right? Forming a little bit of a falling channel here. No block trades in the last 12 days to speak of. So the algo is it's net selling. So, right, algo is selling off pretty good. There's a gap right here. I'm trying to find what's going on with this price action, right? It's not that point. One, two, triple bottom. Wedge. There's this gap that I talked about. Right, there's that gap there. So this may just be a gap fill algo. While you could play this, up and down, I would look for a break of support, right? Which is where price action's at now. So a breakdown below that, and yeah, I'm not super good at the downside. So as far as all right, as far as Dash is concerned, yeah, this is very bearish, right? I'm not going to try to catch the bottom of this, but this could be the bottom. It is super heavy though. 82134 negatively stacked 5200. Like this is heavy. It's also just a quick pullback to VWAP and 1 ATR. Now, do we continue to move down to point of control and the 21 EMA at 190, 192, 195? Could very well happen. So a $10 move to the downside, not unheard of. And look at this, right? This was a $10 move to the upside. So I haven't traded Dash, so I don't know how it moves. Looks like it likes to break out. Is this a inverse head and shoulders? This is heavy to me. That's pretty much the 21 point of control. highest volume VWAP. Yeah, this is the downside target. I wouldn't be comfortable going long on this until, right, we really like maybe here, 210. Yeah, I mean, there's opportunity. It's just stuck in a, in a very loud or very crummy position. Okay. I've got a couple things that I need to look at here. I got about time for just a couple more. All right, NQ looks like it's maintaining weekly mid, which is decent. ES looks like it maintained the 4-hour bottom, right? Now, it did this crap yesterday, right? A massive rally and then took a dump. So just, it's a caution day. It's also a potential rally to the mean. So we would, just like when a stock is up and it needs to pull back, when a stock comes down, it needs to rally to the 21. Now we could sell the rally if we feel like it's going to hit the 21 and then sell off some more, right? Yeah, today's a very, very important day. So just exercise caution. I'm trying to get cash. I'm pretty, one account, I've got way too many trades on. The rest, like the majority, I'm majority cash heavy. Hold on. Dude, WTF. Oh, this thing's pissing me off. This is going to be an interesting play today. It's going to be an interesting play. This has got so much short interest, it's ridiculous. They actually sent a letter out to their shareholders saying, we're a candidate for a short squeeze. We're not going to be responsible if you don't sell out. Okay. All right. Last one is going to be Fiverr. I'm gonna have to rapid fire through these last ones. If you guys want me to stream the open, let me get a 1 in the chat. All right. Well, I heard that the other day on somebody I was watching. That's a good idea. Let's get a 1 in the chat if you want me to stream the open. Okay. Fiverr was the next one. Algo is really just trading with price action. It's looking like the algo is curling up a little bit. I may be really early on this. Let me reiterate, really early on this one with Fiverr. Algo is trading with price action. It is, right, like if it was trading in a channel, this is the type of channel it would be in. So it's got room to the downside and upside. Price action is kind of ugly, right? Falling wedge. Maybe this is support, right? Does this line come all the way? Yeah, maybe a reversal. A breakdown below. I think we come back down to the downside. We've got longer term trend line support all the way down here, right? So just keep an eye on it. The algo is not going to really help you. All right, I'm going to rapid fire through these last 3 ones. Okay, Nvidia. Barely formed bullish divergence. Look for it to maintain support at, so we have dark bull block trade 220.35. That's our support. We get above 223.35. I think we can continue to go long. I wish I could mark this up, but I don't really have a lot of time. Right. So let's go. Right. Wedge. Okay. Algo is moving upwards. If it can break above its overhead resistance, then I think we can go long. It is curled up. So potential price action getting pulled back up, right? However, the divergence, algo can diverge while price action sells off down to, this support level here, okay? Cisco, I like Cisco, good, strong, bullish divergence. Looks like we're starting to form a little bit of a recovery here on price action, right? See how it's just trying to recover a little bit. It's got some wonkadoodle candles. Definitely need to get above that level. I've got a 58.25 dark pool level. Massive consolidation at 58.10, right? So get above that, and then we can start really starting to move to, some of these cluster levels and previous lows. Okay. I like it is the algo is bullishly diverged. Okay. Look for this flag breakout on the algo to bring Cisco back up. Okay. Goldman Sachs, algo's trading with price action. Look at this algo move compared to price action. This is violence happening, right? So we've got that type of move there. We have a regular block trade at 404.76 that we got to get above. And then I think we may be moving back up to the upside. Who knows? This is a gap and fade. The algo is diverged. So hopefully it pulls. Hopefully it can pull Cisco up out of its little tailspin that it's on. Yeah. That's it for me. Thanks for joining me once again. My name is Darkpool Algo. I will see y'all tomorrow. Nobody commented that they want me to stream the open, so I'm not going to do it. I'll talk to y'all. I might. If you see a new stream started, I'll let you know. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day and stay safe.